They're actually, I think, insulting the voters. Forget the reason it's happened. In reality, whether we like it or not, twice as many Republican voters see him as their nominee than any other nominee. So regardless of what caused it, what the enzyme is, and you're correct what the enzyme is, we're actually insulting those voters and saying, we're going to make up our mind for you whether this is a political candidate or not.
No, I would say we're actually not insulting the voters, and I think it's kind of a fundamental difference in what we view as the media's role, right? We would say the media's role is to lead here, like Mika did when she ripped up the Paris Hilton script. It's our job to decide how we cover the candidates, and for me, the fundamental issue is that we're not passive observers here in the Trump show. We have a role to play, and nobody can deny that his poll numbers are fueled by nonstop media coverage, which you wouldn't give him if you weren't a celebrity. You're not giving Bernie Sanders the wall-to-wall coverage because he's not taking you on his helicopter for people to just go for joyrides above the Iowa State Fair.
Let's read from the Washington Post. Chris Eliza takes on your argument that the media is behind Donald Trump's rise in the race, and he writes this. HuffPo is right about one thing. Trump does drive web traffic and TV ratings, but it's that fact responsible for where he is in the Republican voters' minds. Last time I checked, conservative Republicans weren't exactly looking to the mainstream media for cues as to who they should support. The Trump phenomenon is organic and not a media creation. Covering him as the Republican frontrunner is a recognition of the political reality of the moment, not some sort of fantastical trip in search of traffic. And you know, it seems like every 2 Sundays you have the entire mainstream media apparatus predicting Donald Trump and cheering for Donald Trump's and assuming Donald Trump's immediate collapse.
Yeah, Chris Eliza also called Donald Trump's campaign a car wreck that you couldn't turn away from. Right. And it's that exact kind of media hypocrisy where, you know, in private rooms we'll all kind of laugh about it and say, can you believe the ratings on this guy? 31% bump for Morning Joe when Trump calls in. Amazing. But on the air, everyone's sort of trying to prop up this campaign because it's good for business.
The difference is say all this, but say it in the political space. So that's a great opinion, and that's many people would say a very smart opinion, but keep that opinion in the political
It's actually incorrect, because I can tell you when we're off the air, nobody ever says, oh, Donald Trump is great for ratings. What we say is, what the hell's going on? Can you believe this?
And we actually
Why is it happening?
Predicted this would happen.
We, of course,
before
predicted this would happen months ago.
Because we kind of know a little bit more about him. And I will tell you that he is not Paris Hilton walking out of jail after a DUI charge, okay? With everybody snapping pictures of her and that being the lead story. That was a joke. He is the Republican frontrunner.
He's the Republican frontrunner.
He is also shaping the entire debate. He's shaping Jeb Bush's campaign. He's shaping Ted Cruz's campaign. He's shaping all the campaigns. He's shaping the Republican Party. They are in almost full panic mode, and they're trying to figure out what to do. He is a very real story, and the longer he stays in the front, the more of a story he's going to be.